Hello. Hi, everybody. Come on in the room. Let me know you're here. Good morning. It is a beautiful Saturday. It's super cold, but the sun is out and it's like snow all over the ground. It is so beautiful here. Good morning. Let's see who's coming in the room. Come on. In my room, telepathy, come on in my room. Hey, Vonda, Michelle, how are you? Welcome, everyone. If you're here, let me know you're here. Give me an emoji. If you can't really type anything, just say good morning. Hi, Kim. Hi, Joan. Everybody's rolling in now. I see Adrian. Hello, Success Tribe. Welcome to another Success Saturday. It's going to be an awesome Saturday. I just feel it in my bones. It's going to be an awesome Saturday. Oh, I know you're sleepy, Michelle. I have a feeling you've been up all night because you have a different sleep pattern. How are you today? How's your Saturday? How was your week? Was it a stressful week? Was it a relaxing week? Was it a productive week? Was it an unproductive week? How was your week? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. How was your week? My week. How would I describe my week? I think my week was pretty productive. I stayed on my time map. I got a lot done for work and for personal. There's still some things, though, I haven't gotten to that I really want to get to, and I'm hoping I get to them this weekend. I see Sonia. Good morning. Hi, Queen. Good morning. Joan says, yes, a beautiful day. Our snow finally stopped. Yes, our snow stopped and the sun is out, and it makes it just look so pretty. But this is going to be one of the coldest days yet, so I don't know if I want outside. So welcome. Today we are talking about money barriers. In fact, this is the beginning of a series, y'all. But before we get into money barriers, I know it's a hot topic for everyone. Everyone wants to know what's stopping me from making more money. So as your life coach, as your certified life coach, I have some things I want to talk to you about. But before I do, I want to go over some just housekeeping things. But what Kim said, you're relaxing. Be more full. Oh, nice. Yes, Kim. I'm so glad to hear that you're using what you've been learning. That's the whole point of Success Saturday, y'all. The whole point of Success Saturday is that we come together as a community. You are our success tribe. You are why I'm here. You are why I do this. I do this because I just love helping people improve their lives. And so every time I come on here on Saturday, trust me, I'm giving you my all because I want you to succeed. I want you to be the best version of yourself, and I want you to have the best life, and I want you to do the best things for yourself. So I'm always going to be your advocate for that. I'm always going to be your advocate for that. Oh, you made your bed every day. Yay. Yeah, so I wanted to talk about that first before we go into money matters. For the last 2 weeks, we have been talking about morning routine and night routine. And if you wasn't here, don't worry. The videos are still up. You can go into the Success Saturday playlist on my channel. Also, if you weren't here for the morning routine and the night routine talks, you can also go in our Facebook group. I have a Facebook group called Success Saturday Circle. Type in Success Saturday Circle because we are a success circle. So type in Success Saturday Circle with Lakisha. With Lakisha will just automatically pop up. Go ahead and click into that Facebook group and you will see our challenge. I have a morning and night routine challenge. How many of you printed the challenge out and put it somewhere where you can see it? I printed mine out, and my challenge is in my bathroom next to my mirror. So every morning and every night when I go in the bathroom, I can see my morning and night routine challenge. And that has been helping me this week keep up with my morning and night routine. I also put an exercise video because I exercise for 20 minutes. So I found this nice Afro dance routine. And then I think Karen, I don't think she's on here, but Karen put another exercise video in the Facebook group. It's a gospel exercise. So if you have any like 20-minute exercise videos that you want to share, go ahead and throw those in the Facebook group. Like, we are helping each other. That's why it's called a circle. We are helping each other. Michelle said, Lakisha, there was an injury yesterday on my live. Inquiry. It was an inquiry. I don't know. I need my glasses. There was an inquiry yesterday on my live on how to join the next class. Can you tell everyone real quick? Sure. So I have a class called Success My Way Academy. It is based on my book. I am a published author. It is based on my book called Try Success, It Won't Bite, How to Live Your Life with 10 Principles of Self-Excellence. So the class is 6 weeks. It's going to start March 20th. I am rolling these classes really fast, and I don't know when I'm going to take a break, but I'm rolling into my third class, okay? So this is the third class, Success My Way Academy, and the whole academy is about turning your dreams into reality. So I call it Dream to Destiny Mapping. We're going to map out your success through 6 weeks of intense learning. I call it a mastermind course. It is not made for a lot of people. It's only made for the serious few who are ready to take the next step to change their lives. The class is $300. The class is $300. So if you save $300 every time, $100 every time you get paid, starting now, you will have $300 by March 18th. I'm taking the last payment on March 18th. If you need to pay me on the 19th, like, just call me and I'll see, because what I do some special things with the people in the class. So I really need to know who's in the class by March 19th. So take that course. We have people who are in the chat who have already taken the course. And I'm so excited. I'm finishing up the second cohort today. Today is the last day for the second cohort. And I usually do exit interviews, and all of them are so, they just edify me, because they just talked about how the class just really, one person said the class just touched every point of their life. Another person said I changed their life. Like, I was overwhelmed with the testimony of the people who are in the class now. And it's bittersweet because this is the last day of the class. And we had a really good time for the last 6 weeks. And that's what I do. I like give of myself for 6 weeks. So that's why I need to take intervals. I need to take breaks to like rejuvenate myself as a life coach, and then go back in there hard with the people who are in the course. So you will get to see me live in the course. So you won't just see me on the screen. I'll be really talking to you in the course. You will also get lessons that I don't talk about on Success Saturday. You will get lessons that I do not talk about on Success Saturday if you join Success My Way Academy. So if you want to join, if you want to learn more, just DM me, comment below, say, Keisha, I want to learn more, and give me your information. I will talk to you on the phone. I will hop on the phone with you and answer any questions you have about the course. So let me know if you are interested in Success My Way Academy. But I say hop on it because I don't know when I'm not going to be able to do this course. I'm doing it as my schedule allows me to. So you have to join when you are financially ready to join. Please don't join if you're not ready. This course is not for disgruntled people. This course is for people who are serious about making a change. It's time. It's time. This pandemic has shown people what they really supposed to do. During this pandemic, a lot of people are figuring out what they like and what they don't like. A lot of people are figuring out, for 20 years, I've been working somewhere that I hate, and I didn't even realize until the pandemic came. So what am I going to do? I'm going to help you with that. Success My Way Academy. Please make sure you go down in the description bar. I do have information about it in the description right now. So go down in the description bar, take a look at that information if you are interested, and let me know. Oh yeah. Just keep trying, Michelle. I know it's so hard to do the morning and night routine. I know, Michelle, it's all right. Queen said, I haven't slept yet either. Insomnia and the pain. Yes, yes. Well, I'm just going to be praying for everybody that you get sleep, because sleep is a very important part of your health. And after I talk about money, I'm going to be talking about health. Okay. So I already know for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to talk about money, and then I'm going to move into health, because we're going to move into the summertime, and you'll be more able to go on walks and just do things when it gets warmer outside. So I'm going to move into health after money. Adrian said, can anyone join the Facebook group, or do they need to come here first and participate in a lot? No. They can join. Anybody can join the Facebook group, Adrian. They don't have to come here. They can go to the Facebook group first and then come here later. The Facebook group is a public group. Do you give certification for life coach as well? Queen, not yet. Queen, I don't give certification yet, but I'm studying it because I want to certify Success My Way life coaches. I want to certify Success My Way life coaches. Okay. So if you are a life coach, or if you want to be a life coach and you want to be certified in how I do things and how I run these sessions, I am trying to develop a certification. So hopefully I'm going to give myself a time, probably by next fall. Give me until next fall to see how I can develop a certification course for life coaches. But I'm ready, because I've been doing this for like 8 years and I've been pretty successful at it. So I'm ready to start teaching other people how to do it. Yes. Okay, Queen. Yes. So Queen, if you have my, you can contact me on Instagram, Facebook, or just comment below with your either email or your IG. Maybe I can DM you on IG and we can exchange numbers if you need to talk. All right, cool beans, everybody. Okay, so we're moving. Oh, here's another question. How do you find the time to do everything you do? Okay, Vonda, you need to join my Success My Way Academy. Because I teach you all my little secrets. So, Vonda, come on. I want you in the academy, girl. Come on. Yeah, but to answer your question right now, I think it's just by the grace of God. You know, I've always been a believer that as long as I have all of my limbs, I'm in my right mind, and I have my health, I'm going to do all that I believe God wants me to do. So I have a drive that is serious. My drive is relentless and it's very focused. That's the short answer. The long answer, and the answer that will probably help you probably get in the academy. Okay, Queen, thank you. Michelle, I don't have my pen right now. Michelle, can you write down Queen's Gmail for me so we can connect? Thank you. All right, so I hope everybody has their Success Saturday paper, journal, planner, because I'm about to give y'all some good nuggets. Y'all know we love nuggets up on Success Saturday, and I'm not talking about those McDonald's nuggets, no, with that filler chicken in it. I'm talking about those good old Chick-fil-A nuggets. I'm talking about those golden nuggets. I'm talking about those nuggets that you can use as investments. We're about to get down, and you're about to get some about money and the barriers about money. Thank you, Michelle. So I have been a life coach for a while, and I have coached people around their money and around their finances. And what I've learned a lot from people when it comes to money. So we are going to get into the fun stuff you like. I know everybody likes it. I want to learn how to save. I want to learn how to budget. I don't want to talk about that today. If you came for the saving and budget, we're going to talk about that later. It's part of the series. So you're going to get the savings and the budget and all that stuff later on. But today, I want to talk about money barriers in your mind, your mindset. Like, why don't people have money? The number one reason why people don't have money, y'all, is their mindset. is their mindset. So I am going to be pushing you today. So I really want you to pay attention today because I'm going to be asking you some questions and I'm going to give you some think abouts. It's going to get a little heavy. I'm just telling you, man, it's going to get a little heavy today. Hi, Tia. Good morning. But we are going to talk about mindset today and how to overcome these mindset barriers. Because guess what? I can teach you how to save. I can teach you how to budget. But if your mindset is messed up, you're not going to do it. You're going to start it. You're not going to finish it. How many people started budgeting and didn't finish? How many people started saving and then they didn't save? They took the money. I mean, everybody does it. Everybody does it. Okay. If you're an average person, you are struggling in the area of money. Most marriages are having trouble because of money, because the two individuals in the marriage are struggling with money. Everybody has their own idea about money and how money should be and their thoughts about money. Some people are financially unconscious. Some people are financially unconscious. And you're like, Lakisha, okay, you're using big words. What does that mean? Being financially unconscious means that you're not even aware of the amount of trouble that you are in with your money. You are not even aware that your mindset is messed up. You think your mind is just fine about money. You are financially unconscious. So today I want to bring you into financial consciousness, okay? I want to bring you into financial consciousness today. All right. So I want to start. I'm a life coach, so I really don't get like really deep into your childhood. That's what counselors do. As a life coach, I really start where you are and I move you to the next level. So some people have counselors and life coaches in their lives because we do two different things. I'm not a counselor. Okay. Life coaches are not counselors. People have misconceptions about life coaching. I remember I met one person who thought life coaching was about being part of a group. No, life coaching is really about the one-on-one relationship with the person. But anyway, I want to talk about your childhood right now. Even though childhood is not my platform, childhood is the platform of your counselor. But I want to talk about childhood right now because I need you to understand this concept of money mindset that is plaguing everybody. Everybody's plagued by what they learned in childhood. That's why your mindset is like it is now because of what you heard in childhood. So as a child, you are impressionable and you are unconsciously taking in stuff from your parents. You're taking in how your parents handled money. You're taking in what they said about money. You're even taking in how your parents are treating you about money. Okay. So as a child, you are gaining your money mindset as a child unknowingly. So I want you right now to think about a time when you were a child that was significant to you about money. Somewhere in your childhood where you had picked up a negative mindset about money. And let me lock my door because I don't want anybody coming here. Hold on, y'all. Because I hear my 5-year-old and I don't want him to come in to disturb me. Okay. So I do that therapist. Well, that financial unconsciousness, unhealthy relationships with money. Absolutely. So think about when you were a child, and I'm gonna share some things about myself with you to give you an example. So when I was a child, I grew up really, really extremely poor. My mom, she was a single mom for a long time, and we were on welfare. We got a check once a month. So I watched my mom get paid on the first of the month. By the 5th of the month, the money was gone. And from the 5th to the 30th of the month, we struggled. We struggled to pay bills. We struggled to get food to eat. So it was always trying to figure out how we're going to get food. But from the 1st through the 5th, my mom would spend all her money. She would try to get as much as she could. So she would fill the refrigerator up. She would try to pay all the bills. And she did all that from the 1st to the 5th. But then if anything happened between the 5th and the 30th where we needed money for bills, we needed food, I needed to go on a field trip for school, we didn't have the money. So that's one of the many memories I had about money, that money is scarce. And it's better to spend as a child. Okay, I need to hurry up and spend all this money. I need to hurry up and spend it, because if I don't spend it, I may not have any left. I may not have any left for the rest of the week. And so as I became an adult, I struggled with money. I struggled really bad with money. I would spend. I was a huge spender. Did not save anything. But I know I learned that from how I grew up. All right. So that is just an example. All right. So for you, what did you learn from your parents? What did you hear your parents say? Like, I wrote down some things that are common that we all hear. Who's heard, and put an emoji in the chat if you heard this. Who's heard from their parents, money doesn't grow on trees? Like, I heard my parents say that before. You want what? Money doesn't grow on trees. Who's heard that before? Put an emoji in the chat. Who's heard this? Do you think we're made of money? Do I look like I'm a bank? Like, who has heard that from their parents? Like, growing up, put an emoji in the chat. Who has heard these things? Because they put an imprint on your mind, on your consciousness. They put an imprint. Like, who has heard, if you want something, you have to work for it. If you want something, you better work hard for it. If you don't work hard for it, you're not going to have anything. You better work hard. Who's heard that? Put an emoji in the chat. These things are putting like imprints in your mind. Who has heard from their parents, you know what? I wish I could give it to you, baby, but I am broke. I am broke right now. Mommy is broke. Mommy doesn't have any money right now to give you. Who's heard that when they were little? Like, put the emoji in the chat. Who's heard I have money, but I need to spend my money on this. I'm not giving my money to you. No, you cannot go on that field trip because I need to use my money to pay bills. So I'm not giving you anything. Who's heard you need to go get a job when you were little, when you were a child and you couldn't get a job? Who did somebody tell you to go get a job? You need to go get a job. You need a job. And you're like 8 years old. Did anybody hear that? Put an emoji in the chat. So these are just some examples of how our parents unknowingly, unconsciously put an imprint. Now fast forward to where you are right now. What are some of the things that you learned as a child that affect you now? It may not affect you in the same way, but it affects you now. What are some of the things that you've learned? Just think about it. I got quiet for a reason right there, because I really want you to think. Like, what are some of the things that you learned as a child about money by watching your parents or hearing what they say that is affecting you right now? That is your money barrier. Your money barrier is attached to that thing right there. So some of us are financially unconscious. You don't even know how your past is affecting how your money is right now. That's your money barrier. So what I'm charging you to do is I want you to, after this video is over, I'm challenging you to really dive deep into your psyche and think about how you view money. Because once you know that, then you can work to change it. You can't work to change anything that you don't know is there. How can you work to change anything if you don't know it's there? So once you know that is there, then you work to change it. Like, I know that I learned from my mom to spend, hurry up and spend it. When you get paid, spend it. And that's living paycheck to paycheck. And that is what most Americans, do you know over 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck? So if you live paycheck to paycheck, guess what? You are not alone. Over 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. And most of them are middle class. All right, middle class. So if you poor, you know, you live paycheck to paycheck, but you may have some help. Like, if you poor, you may be able to get utility help. or you may be able to get rent help. It's depending on your situation, how many kids you got, you know what I'm saying? But those things are available to you. If you're rich, you have tax breaks, you just have money. If you're rich, you have money. If you're middle class, everything that you bring in has to go out. There is no programs for middle class people. If you make over a certain amount, you don't get anything. So that's why the middle class is really important in the United States. The middle class runs the United States. When these politicians are running for office, they want to tap into, they're talking to the middle. When you hear politicians do politics, they're talking to the middle. They're talking to the middle class, the people who have jobs, who work every day. What comes in goes out. What comes in goes out. What comes in goes out. And then the middle class, they develop a lifestyle, right? You have a lifestyle. When you get paid, you get stuff. And you feel like you can't live without that stuff. That is your lifestyle. Okay, when somebody say lifestyle as a life coach, I don't hear lifestyle. I hear your money, your money style. Your lifestyle is your money style. Okay, so with that said, I want to talk to you about some ways that we can overcome these barriers. And yeah, I think the first thing to overcome the barrier is to know it's there. That's why I went through that exercise with your childhood, right? The second thing is that you have to change it. So how do you change something that's been with you? Now you're taking it from unconscious, something that you've been learning from your childhood that you really haven't been paying attention to. And now we're going to bring it to your conscious. Now I'm bringing it to your conscious. So now we're working to be financially conscious. Okay, so I want to bring it to your awareness. Be conscious of your financial mindset. Okay, and the way you do that is you try to form different ideologies about money, and you try to form different habits around money. You try to form different ideology. These are two things you need to do to overcome money barriers. Overcome ideology and overcome habits. Let me tell you something right now. Somebody who has a lot of money, who knows what to do with their money, who's not afraid of money, who is very conscious about their money, they don't talk like you. Have you ever met somebody, when they talk about money, you looking at them like, this joker crazy? Have you ever met somebody like that? That person is somebody you need to listen to. People who are conscious about money, they don't talk like the average person. They never would say these things. The person that's conscious about money would never say, money don't grow on trees. I'm broke. I don't know. I don't know where the money gonna come from. You will never hear these people with consciousness talk like this. Okay, so that's how you know that someone is conscious. And talk to me in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. Michelle says, I guess the money perception I received as a child is similar to yours, which is to spend when you get the cash and not budget or plan. Thank you for sharing, Michelle. You know what? That was very brave of you, because that's another thing that's a problem with us regular old people. Is that we think we shouldn't talk about money. Let me tell you, people with money, they have money conversations. People with money have money discussions. This is a habit that I want you to change from not talking about money to talking about money. Talk about money. It shouldn't be a taboo. My mom never talked to me about money. It was a taboo thing in the house. I didn't know I didn't know her thought process around money. Matter of fact, we don't even talk about money in school. Who had money as a subject in school, K through 12? Was money one of your classes? Did you go to Money 101 in school? We don't even talk about money in school. So your parents don't talk about money. School don't talk about money. But you're supposed to just become an adult and just know how to do your money just like that. What? That's crazy. So if nobody taught you how to do money, if nobody talked to you about money, it's a big old secret. Now it's a secret. We're really unconscious now. Matter of fact, we're consciously unconscious because we're consciously not even talking about money. Why are we so afraid to tell people about our financial situation and talk about money? Why are we scared? What the people gonna do? What they gonna do if you tell them that you are working on this and you got that? What they gonna do? They can't do that about your money. So that's another thing. Conscious people are not ashamed to talk about money. That's the difference too about an average person that got money. They're not afraid. They have conversation. They ask questions about money. They have conversations about money. They join discussions about money. They join groups about money. Are you in a money group? Are you in a circle of people that talk about money? And I'm not just talking about Facebook group. I'm talking about like real people. Let's see. I've learned and I don't use the word broke anymore. My mom still says that word. Yes. Let me tell you about words because your mind holds on to those words. And it makes you scared. When you are not broke, it makes you scared to not be. If you keep saying, I'm broke, I don't have no money. When you finally get money, you get scared. Oh my gosh, I got all this money. I don't even know what to do with it. Because your brain is like a guard dog. Your brain is going to go back to how it used to be and be like, you're not broke anymore. Shouldn't you be scared? Shouldn't you be scared? You got all this money. What? You don't even know what to do with it. Spend it. Spend it. Life and death are in the power of your tongue. That's right. Of your mouth. That's right. That's right. That's so true. What you say. So the first thing to do to overcome your negative connotations about money is to say affirmations. I know it's cliche. But when you talk, when I realized affirmations were making a difference in my life, I started to say, I am a millionaire. Right now, I'm not a millionaire, but you will never say I will be a millionaire. I say I am a millionaire right now. I'm a millionaire right now. People think I'm crazy when I say that. I'd be like, I'm a millionaire. They be like, you really a millionaire? I'd be like, my bank account hasn't caught up with me yet, but I'm a millionaire. I think like a millionaire. I act like a millionaire. I'm focused on millionaire issues. I'm a millionaire. So people may think I'm crazy, but what I'm doing is I'm setting up myself for success and keeping my financial consciousness at the forefront of my mind. So that's what affirmations do. So I would say, do money affirmations. Don't say I'm broke. Don't say I'm broke. What else can you say instead of I'm broke? There's so many other things you can say. Why are you saying you broke? Or people can say, I'm poor. My family was poor. My mother was poor. My father was poor. Now I'm poor. I'm not going to say that. So you got to watch what you say out of your mouth, even to your kids. What do you say to your kids? Because you're shaping your kids. If you have kids, what are you saying to your kids? You're shaping their consciousness. You'll hear my daughter. My daughter's 21. My daughter is already saying at 21, I don't want a boss and I'm going to be a millionaire. My daughter at 21 is saying that. Where she learned that from? She learned that from me. Because quickly I realized that also people who know about money know that money is not just for you right now while you're on this earth. Money is for the kids and the family that stays after you leave. It's a legacy. Money is a legacy. So money is just not about the here and now. But most people, they don't think about that. They just think about here and now. They don't think about years down the line when they need to be in an old folks home, or years down the line when they're dead and gone and their kids still here and they got to pick up their bills, or they got to manage their property, and you haven't properly showed your family how to manage your properties, how to manage your assets, and now you're gone. Money is legacy. Did you ever hear anybody say that when you were little? Did you ever hear anybody say money is legacy when you were little? Chances are no. Because that is not how an average person thinks about money. The chat is pumping, so let me go over here in the chat. Adrian says, yes, I'm attached to my lifestyle, money style. I don't want it to change. So that can be a strong money barrier because you want your lifestyle to change, but you want it to get better. So you don't want to People who have money, they never get complacent. They never get satisfied. They never say, woo, I done reached $1 million. I'm finished. They never do that. Everybody with money you see, even famous people with money, Jay-Z, all them people, they're constantly learning. They're constantly doing new stuff. They're doing stuff a new way. They're coming out with new stuff. They're learning new things. You never stop learning. So your lifestyle, your money style is about what comes in and goes out. What comes in and goes out. I get income, I spend it on my lifestyle stuff. I get income, I spend it on my lifestyle stuff. Okay, that's nice. What else do you do with it? See, people who are conscious about money, they get income, they reinvest their income into their assets. Look at the difference. People with a lifestyle, they get income, they spend it. People with a consciousness, they get income, they reinvest it into their assets. I tell you, I came into some money last year, and I had a choice of what I was going to do with that money. I could have spent that money on a new car. I could have spent that money on some new handbags. I could have spent that money on getting my nails done, getting my children designer stuff. I could have spent that money on so much stuff. You know what I spent that money on? I got all new wood floors in my house. On the first floor of my house are Brazilian wood floors. Why did I do that? Because I know that when you have wood floors in your house, it increases your house value at least $10,000. So I put wood floors in my house for less than half of that. And now I've just increased the value of my house to $10,000 just by adding wood floors all downstairs in my house. I got income. I invested it into my house. I invested it into my asset. So that is the difference between a person with money barriers and a person who doesn't have money barriers. You have to know where to put your income. When your income comes in, what do you do with it? What do you do with it? That could be your money barrier. I know this is hard to hear. I might be talking to somebody, but I'm your life coach. I'm going to hold you accountable. This is all in love. I love y'all. I always say I love y'all every Saturday. But I can't love you and not tell you the truth. I want to tell you the truth. Like, you all got to get your money together. You have to think about money differently. You cannot continue the saga of money barriers that started when you were younger. You cannot continue it. It's time to stop. Develop new habits. Understand money. This is another way you overcome money barriers, y'all. How much about money are you learning on a weekly basis? How much do you study money? I'm talking about study. I'm not talking about looking at somebody else spend their money. I'm talking about you digging in. Money has so much lingo, investments, mutual funds. A lot of people, they don't even know what this stuff is, y'all. Won't you go find out? Oh my gosh, we're in the information age. If you don't cut on YouTube and find out how to do your money, learning. Rich people invest a lot of money in learning. People that don't have money barriers, they pour into their learning. Income comes in. I'm going to spend my income on a class, on a money class. That's why I say for my academy, Success My Way Academy, if your money's funny, don't come to Success My Way Academy. I need your mindset to be right when you come to Success My Way Academy. Get your income, put away $100 every time you get paid. Come to the academy. You don't have no money worries because you knew what to do with your money. Don't come and take a course and spend your rent money on a course. Oh my gosh. Are there people in this group that still does those susus? Those susus, I don't know, for some reason during the pandemic, these like susus, these like entities started to pop up. Everybody was calling me, you want to be part of a susu, but I know what a susu is. And that what you telling me is not a susu. And now I don't hear anybody talking about it. I don't hear anybody talk. I know somebody who gave their rent money to one of those susus. I was like, oh my gosh, why? Because the education about it, they probably thought they were making an investment. But if you research things like that, you would quickly know that that was a scam. It may not seem like a scam, but it was a scam. And I tried to tell the person that gave their rent money, I was like, it's a scam. They wouldn't listen to me. Now it's gone. Where they rent money at? They ain't never get it back. They ain't never get their rent money back. Y'all got to learn. You got to research. You can't believe if something's too good to be true, y'all, with money it is. If something's too good to be true, with money it is. Okay? I've learned and I don't I know I'll go too far. And I'm so glad y'all sharing. Thank y'all for sharing, because this is, you are empowering each other when you share. Vonda said parents still don't budget. Yep. See, her parents still don't budget. So Vonda, you have to make a conscious effort to learn about budgeting, because you don't have any knowledge. Your parents didn't teach you. It's not ingrained in you yet. You probably know of budgeting, but you probably have already done this. It's going to take you time to learn and process and practice. Learn, process, practice. Learn, process, practice. So Vonda, if you've learned process and practice, you're probably an extreme budgeter. You probably budget really good. You're probably teaching your parents how to budget. That's how we going to do it. We're going to take the parents that didn't teach us anything. We're going to teach them. We're going to teach them how to budget their money. We're going to teach them how to get wealth. We're going to teach them how to save. We're going to teach our parents how to budget. It's never too late. It's never too late. And guess what? The quickest way you learn is from teaching. So when you teach somebody else, you're actually learning better. When you teach somebody else, you actually get more learning out of that. So learn how to budget and then start teaching people. It makes you get better at budgeting. I came from both ends of the spectrum, a spendthrift mom and a tightwad father. Yeah, that's what we learned too. Some people had parents that were tightwads that had money and didn't want to give the money anyways to anyone. Stingy with it. I mean, you want to enjoy your money. That's like the opposite end. Like, who wants to have a whole bunch of money and don't even enjoy it? Just have it. I mean, they might enjoy watching it sit, but some people do that. They just want to watch it sit, and they just live like a poor, like this homeless. Some people like that. I mean, I don't know. But what did you learn from like having a parent like that? What did you come out of that with? Was it positive? Precious, those are good people to have in your ear. Iron sharpens iron. You can say, I am financially blessed. Yes, Joan. Yes. See, and Joan is financially blessed. Why does she think she's financially blessed? Because Joan is conscious about her money. Do you know a lot of people on purpose don't look at their bills? A lot of people on purpose don't look at their bills. They don't want to see the bills coming in. It's too overwhelming. I'm just going to close my eyes and just go spend something. I'm going to close my eyes and pray that this credit card goes through. Who wants to live like that? Come on, y'all. We got to do better. It's time to change. It's now. Let's change now. I was raised poor, but I never say it to my kids. I raised my kids to be independent. My daughter is in college and she's budget, lives like she's a little millionaire. She wants to be a CEO. Oh, that's awesome. See, and it's good for you all to put these testimonies in here, because people who are not what you are, they will see this and they will be encouraged. You are encouraging other people. Yes, pray to God, pay yourself first. Yes. So that is a money principle that Vonda is talking about. Pay yourself first. I tell people, I don't care if it's $5. When you get paid, I don't care how much you owe people. Put $5 away. Every time you get paid, put $5, put $5. If you are not used to saving, you need to start with $5. And people are like, Keisha, why are you telling people to start with $5? In 4 weeks, they only gonna have $20 saved. But let me tell you why I tell people $5 as a life coach. It's not about the $5. I don't care about the money. I'm trying to build a habit. And so if you can build a habit by putting away $5, then next month you can put away 10. And a month after that, you can put away 20. A month after that, you put away 100 because now it's a habit. Okay. That's how you build a habit. So I'm going to tell you to put away $5, not because I think it's going to give you any type of value. Only that the biggest value is you're developing a habit of not living paycheck to paycheck. When you get paid and you put $5 in and you don't touch it and you get paid again and you put another $5 in, you have had $10 in between your checks. You have just beat living paycheck to paycheck. Because you got $10 in there that has been there since your last paycheck. It's just a concept that I'm trying to teach people when I tell them to put $5 away. So that is the concept. Pay yourself first. Get income and reinvest it into your assets. That's right. That's how you build wealth. Get income, reinvest into your assets. Don't go out there and spend. That's what America banks on, that the middle class is going to spend their money like crazy. They said during the pandemic, so many people bought furniture and we went ham during the pandemic. We spent a lot of money, but some people didn't. Some people spent it, but they spent it strategically. Okay. I've been taking care of myself and caring for me and my family since I was 15 years old. Now 36, I'm blessed to live off my pension for the last 9 years and be okay. That's amazing. And you started early. That's why it's so good to talk to your kids, y'all. The earlier your kids understand money, the better off they're going to be. They can retire early. They can set up and take care of you. They can take care of you when you get old. So teach your children, develop that legacy. Queen says, Susu isn't a scam. Bad people make it, but there is pros and cons and everything. Yeah, I'm not talking about real Susus, Queen. A real Susu, I love it. Some people don't even know what I'm talking about. But a real Susu, I love it. It's the scam Susus that I feel so bad for people about. It was a scam going on that wasn't a real Susu. I'm not talking about real Susus. I'm talking about the scam Susus. There's the difference. Vonda said, I learned the hard way. Yes, I am a budgeter. It's just like money challenge, except someone else holds it and you get. Oh, she's trying. Are you explaining? Oh, I think you're talking about the Susu. Dave Ramsey. Yes, and then like I said, and Vonda, you're talking about Dave Ramsey. That's the studying I'm talking about. To overcome your money mindset, you have to study. So if you want to study Dave Ramsey, if you want to study YNAB, if you want to study, there's so many people out there, gurus out there about money. Whatever works for you, do that. Whatever works for you, study that. Just do something. Just do something. You got to, at one point, you got to get tired of being sick and tired. And money barriers come because you're not tired yet. You're not tired yet. You're not ready to make a change yet. Mom told me to work hard, pay my bills, not to ask anyone for anything, and not to live off anyone. Being independent is the only way I know, which is a good or bad. Because when I got married, Yes, Queen. Yeah, I agree. I agree with what your mom said, only with one thing she said, don't ask people for anything. That's the one thing I don't agree with, is because people with money, they ask. They ask people for stuff all the time. So I would say, I don't want to encourage people to say, no, don't ask anybody for anything. Figure out yourself. No, you got to ask people for stuff. You shouldn't swindle them. You shouldn't be a swindler. You shouldn't be a beggar, asking people for stuff every 5 minutes. But no, that's one thing I had to get over, is that I learned early that I shouldn't ask people for help. And that was the wrong mindset. I should be able to ask people for help. It's okay if you need help to ask somebody. Okay. So everybody's not going to say yes. And some people are going to disappoint you. But I think asking is just fine. Good morning, Trika. Good morning, Mary. Yes. Oh my gosh, I got a few more minutes, y'all. All right, let me get to my notes. All right, take out your pen and paper. Let's write down some nuggets. So it says science says that 90% of our habits are formed by the age of 35. 90% of our habits are formed by the age of 35, y'all. So if you're over 35, you pretty much got your habits down. So you won't have to work even harder if you're over 35 to break those money barriers, okay? Yeah, I wrote this down from one of my notes. A year from now, you're going to wish you started today. I love that quote. A year from now, you're going to wish you started today. So fast forward a year from now, what do you want a year from now? And how can you start working towards that today? What do you want money-wise a year from now? Do you want a house? Do you want to start school? Do you want to invest in real estate, stocks? What do you want a year from now? And how can you start working on that today? The easiest way is just start learning about it. Just start learning about it. Whatever you want to get done, start researching and learning about it. I wrote this down. You can always change your relationship with money, y'all. The good news is that it can change. You are an adult. You are the master of your fate, the captain of your soul. You can change your relationship with money. And if you have a good relationship with money already, you can have an even better relationship with money, or you can start to teach people. There's a lot of people who know money, who do really well with money, who don't teach people a thing. They keep it all to themselves. How selfish. How selfish. If you are good with money, share that with somebody. Oh, Trika, you are my first super chat. Okay, y'all. So I am monetized on YouTube. And this is my first time experiencing the super chat. So thank you, Trika. Spirit fingers. Thank you, Trika. I got to do something special when somebody uses the super chat. I got to figure it out. I haven't figured it out yet, but right now I'm giving out spirit fingers. Thank you, Trika. And also, Trika, congratulations to you, because she is now monetized on YouTube as well. So spirit fingers again, Trika, because Trika's monetized as well. So she has super chat now too on her channel. Oh, Vonda says, what is super chat? Oh my gosh, let me explain it. So when you get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in 1 year, in 12 months on YouTube, you get monetized. Once you're monetized, people can give you money, and it's called a super chat. So the chat, if you give money, the chat will highlight either with a sticker, like Trika, you can see that she has a heart. She has hearts on hers. Or you can say something. It can highlight a comment. So you can either do a sticker like an emoji or a comment, and it will stay highlighted so I can see it and recognize it and like do something crazy when I see a super chat. So right now I don't feel like this is crazy enough. I gotta figure out something crazy when I get a super chat, y'all. So yes, you can donate to my channel through super chat, and when I get income, I'm going to invest it into what? Assets. So I'm going to use my super chat to invest into my YouTube to make this a better channel, to bring better graphics and things like that. So that's what I plan on doing with the super chat. Thank you, Trick. I got another one. Spirit fingers. I appreciate it. Okay, so she used it. She used the Super Chat sticker again because now you see that she has the little flower on there. So Trika, thank you. I appreciate you so much. All right, so the next one, next thing I want to share with you is it says more than 60 more than 60% of people cited financial stress as the biggest worry in their lives. Ooh, y'all. If I can help one person with their finances with this, I would feel so awesome. Because that is a huge statistic. More than 60% of people cited that financial stress is the biggest worry of their lives. Wow. That's a lot of people stressed over money, y'all. That's a lot of people stressed over money. But we're going to work on it. We're going to work on it. Like we're talking about mindsets right now, but come back, because we're going to talk about budgeting. We're going to talk about saving. We're going to have a good time. We might develop some challenges out of this. So we'll see. Yes. Trika said, I'm kicking the door down this morning in the chat. Yes. Thank you, Trika. Okay, so this is a good one. Instead of asking what you want when it comes to money, I want you to ask this question. Write this question down, y'all. Write this question down. What do you want your money to do for you? Did y'all write that question down? What do you want your money to do for you? Instead of asking, well, I want this. I wish I had this. If I had all the money where I would. No, what do I want my money to do for me? What do I want it to do for me? What do you want to get out of your money? Because money is neither good or bad. Did y'all know that? The truth is, money is a thing. It's neither good or bad. As humans, we put the good and bad on the money. So what would you like this thing that is not really good or bad? What would you want this thing to do for you? The answer to that question is going to be your goals. You got to have money goals. That is another way that you can get over money barriers, y'all. I know some people that don't have goals. Their goal is to get up, go to work, come home. 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 And so, of course, when they get paid, they just want to spend it. They're bored. Y'all, do something else. If y'all haven't learned anything during the pandemic, please get a second, third, fourth, fifth stream of income. Nobody should have one way to have money come in their home. You got to have multiple ways to get money, okay? It shouldn't be one stream of income. You should have multiple ways. In case one way falls flat, you'll have 4 other ways to go, okay? Yep, emotional, eat, can't sleep, stress. Yes, it's a cycle. It's a cycle. Thank you. Michelle put the question in the chat. What do you want your money to do for you? Not that I want some money. I wish I had $1 billion. No, I want my money to be able to help me become a real estate investor. Like that's what I want to be able to invest in real estate. So what I want my money to do for me is I want my money to teach me how and then help me execute on becoming a real estate investor. Doesn't that sound so much better than I just want $10,000? It's deeper. It really gets to the heart of your goal. If you have a goal for your money, you're not going to spend it willy-nilly. You're going to spend towards that goal. So think about a goal. What are some goals you have with your money? That's how you break your money barriers too. A lot of people do. You'll be shocked. If you're a person that has your money together and you have goals and stuff, you are going to be shocked that most people don't do that. Most people don't have money goals and they don't work towards money goals. Yes. All right. So, I have to go, but quickly, I just want to give you some a few other pointers around your money. And I got this from this book. This book right here is called You Need a Budget. And the system is called the YNAB System. They also have an app. But there's some key things in here that I like what he says about money. So I'm going to share that with you really quickly. So the first thing in the YNAB book, he calls these the 4 rules. These are 4, write that down. 4 rules. Rule number 1, you must give every dollar a job, y'all. Every dollar needs a job. You can't say, oh, I got $100. I'm just going to put it in my pocket. No. What job does that $100 have? So we're going to talk more about this later. Because I think I might go into budget next week. I don't know if I'm going to go into budget or savings. I think I'm going to do budget first. I'm going to go into budget next week, y'all. So we'll do that next week. We'll do budget next week. And I'll talk more about giving every dollar a job. The next thing they say is embrace your true expenses. Oh, I ain't got time to talk about that today. Y'all got to come back next week. Embrace your true expenses is so good. Like, that was a game changer for me. You probably don't know what I'm talking about, but come back next week because I got to go right now, but I don't have time to talk about this right now. But embrace your true expenses. Roll with the punches. Now, that's something that we all can do. That's an easy one. We all know how to roll with the punches. That's easy. That's 3. And number 4 is age your money. Age your money. So here are the 4 rules for money. Give every dollar a job. Embrace your true expenses. Roll with the punches. And age your money. So I'll talk about those things in depth next week. If you want to purchase a book, I got it straight out this book right here. I give everybody their credit. Keisha ain't make nothing up. I'm a studier. So I studied. You need a budget system. So I'll talk to you about that. But thank you, Michelle. Michelle put the notes in there for you so you can write it in your Success Saturday book. But I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta finish out my last Success My Way Academy class with this cohort. And remember, we're starting again March 20th, Success My Way Academy, 6-week intensive mastermind course. Get all the information in the description bar. And if you're interested, let me know. I will be happy to speak to you about the course. All right. Enjoy your Saturday. Give yourself some good old love this Saturday. Love on yourself. Just hug on yourself this Saturday. Just go in the mirror. Kiss at yourself, do something fun, do something nice, eat something healthy, go outside and let the cold air hit your face. Just enjoy your family. And I will see you next week when we talk about budgeting. All right? All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye, Success Tribe. I appreciate you too. Talk to y'all later. Bye now.